Welcome to Mr. Nelson's YouTube video. Tonight's YouTube video is going to be over volume of a cone and sphere. At the end of class today, we talked about briefly the equations for cones and spheres to find volume. So what we're going to do is we're going to break down the equations first. So here we have the formula for a cone. And when we break it down, we've got 1/3 big B times h. Remember that the big B represents the area of base, shape, or figure. Shape. Alright, the base shape on a cone is a circle. So you can see the circle right here along the bottom. Okay? So what we have to do is find the area of a circle. Well, to find the area of the circle, we have to have the radius, which is halfway from the center of the circle to the edge of the circle. If you have the diameter, which is the full length, remember, in order to find the radius, you have to take half of the full length. So we find the area. The area formula for a circle is A equals pi r squared. So this right here is my big B, the area of a circle, which is the base figure of a cone. Alright, so now that we know that, all you have to do is take that area formula, find out what your B is from that formula, and multiply by the height and 1/3. The height of your cone goes from the center of your circle straight up to that top vertex of the cone. The vertex is just that point right there. Okay, so it's that distance up your cone. The radius is this way to the edge of your circle. The height of your cone is the distance up to that top vertex. Okay, so you take volume equals 1/3 times the area of your base figure, which is this pi r squared, plus or times the height of your cone. The height of your cone, not the height of your base figure, but the height of your cone. Okay? On the volume of a sphere, the only thing that you have to do is find your radius. Once you find your radius, you just plug it into your equation here. So if this sphere, the r is 8, all you have to do is plug in 8 for r. So here's 8 for r, and you cube it. Cubing a number is 8 times 8 times 8. Okay? That's how you cube a number. Then you multiply that times pi and times 4/3. I would change 4/3 to a decimal. That would be 1 and 1/3. 1 and 1/3 as a decimal is 1.33 repeating. Okay? Or you can keep it as 4/3. Okay? So find the volume of this cone and this sphere. Bring it in on a half sheet of paper. Bring it to me. This is number 1. This is number 2. You have 2 questions for homework. 2 questions for homework. That is it. Along with this video. On your question sheet, on that half sheet of paper, do this on one side, number 1 on one side, do number 2 on the other side of the half sheet. And for those that don't always listen to the end of my YouTube videos, what you also need to do in the back side, so for where number 2 is on the back side, I need you to put in the top right corner, I need you to put the name James, James, James.